Thinking about buying a car anytime soon? Well, if you're shopping online like so many are, beware. Call for Action's Keith King here now with a scam alert.
Good afternoon, Krista. Yeah, this scam alert is put out by the FBI. Its Internet Crime Center has received 14,000 complaints about this type of scam in the last 2 years, where the car buyer finds a car ad online that sounds just too good to be true. And before you know it, the buyer is out thousands. We constantly get complaints into Call for Action from consumers who buy a lemon. But this time, the lemon isn't the car, but an online scam where the buyer loses thousands in cash and never gets his car. The FBI warns about the scam and how it works. The buyer finds a car on a legitimate website at below market price, but the ad is phony or hijacked. Buyer emails the seller. Seller usually has some hard luck story as to why they're selling at a good price. Then the hook. Seller tells buyer to shift to another website for security reasons to complete the transaction. Buyer gets an invoice and is then told to wire the money to an account. Then the buyer is asked to fax proof of the transaction. The crook knows the money is ready to steal. By the time the buyer realizes it, the money and the crook are long gone. So are dreams of owning a new car. And here are the red flags to look for. Cars are advertised at really low prices. The seller wants to move the transaction to another site. The seller refuses to meet in person or let the buyer look at the car. The seller tells a hard luck story like they're in the military about to be deployed. And finally, the seller wants money wired ahead of time. You can find these warnings and then email them to your family and friends by going to NBCActionNews.com. Click Money and then Call for Action. For Call for Action, I'm Keith King.